Hey everyone, it's your girl Lala here from Lala Crochet Boutique. I am so excited to share today's video with you. As a huge tapestry crochet lover, as you can see, this is the kind of video that I was looking for when I first started doing tapestry crochet. So today I'm going to share with you these 5 game-changing tips gathered by countless hours of practicing tapestry crochet. These tips have truly leveled up my projects, and I know they'll do the same for you. If you find these tips helpful, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. Your support means the world to me and it really helps me grow as a YouTuber. Now let's dive in and enhance your tapestry crochet skills together. The first step we're going to take, making our tapestry look better, starts with the very first foundation chain. If you were to use your 4mm crochet hook for your project, for the foundation chain, you're going to scale up and use the bigger hook. For me, it's 4.5mm. We're going to start by making our slip knot, insert our hook, chain how many chains that we need. And this is our foundation chain. You may think it looks too floppy, but believe me, it's gonna help you. At the very end of the foundation chain, we're gonna take out the bigger hook and use our intended crochet hook, fit for the yarn we're using. The advantage using a bigger hook gives us is that now our foundation chain won't look tighter and smaller comparing to the other rows in the project, which typically happens if you're using the same size of hook. Okay, the next tip is going to be applied into the first row of single crochet. What we're going to do is we're not going to go into the back loop. Normally you would go into the back loop and then just continue making single crochets. We're not going to go into the back loop. We're going to turn around our foundation chain and look for the back bumps. You see that? If you're holding it like this, you'll see it very clearly. We're gonna go into those back bumps. This one, this one, this one. It's going to be very much easier because we use the bigger size hook. Gonna go into the back bump and make a single crochet. This makes the first row look much better and it gives the tapestry project kind of a border. You can see it right here. Both of the loops are down there. Then we're gonna just finish our row as usual. Our third tip for today to help us get nice and straight borders is, instead of chaining one at the end of each row and then turn our work and go into the first single crochet, is simply not doing this. We're not gonna chain one. We're just gonna turn our work at the end of each row and go into the first single crochet without chaining one. The chain one is not a necessity. I guess it helps beginner crocheters with turning their work, but it's not a necessity, and if you're making tapestry, I guess you're not a beginner. So we're simply gonna work one single crochet on top of another. Same here, we're at the end of row 2. I'm going to turn our work. And this is where we get to the golden tip, you guys. This is the best tip that will elevate your skills and help you get smooth results. Now we're changing color. I'm gonna use this method because I want to add a new color. Take the second color, make a slip knot, and only then pull it into the loop. So here's the game changer. When you're working a single crochet on top of a different color stitch, meaning this pink one, you're not gonna go into the stitch regularly and do a single crochet. If you're on a front side row, like me right now, you're gonna single crochet into the back loop only. And same for the next 2 stitches. Since I'm working 3 purple single crochets on top of pink ones, I'm gonna change my color of yarn. If you're working single crochets in the same color of the previous row, you don't have to do that. You can simply go into the 2 loops. Again, we're changing color. I'm gonna go into the back loop only. Change color and work a normal single crochet under the 2 loops because it's the same color. You can already see how smooth it makes it look. Moving on to the next row, which is a backside row. I'm gonna turn our work. You can see that it's the back. I'm working 1 pink on top of the pink, and then I'm gonna change my color. I have 3 purple single crochets on top of 3 purple single crochets, so I'm gonna work a regular single crochet. And now, since I'm working purple single crochets on top of 2 pink ones, and since I'm on the back side row, I'm gonna single crochet into the front loop. It's actually the back loop, but it looks like the front loop to us because we're on the back side. Close the stitch, and then moving on to 3 normal single crochets because it's the purple ones. Oh, this just brings joy to my life, seeing this. See how different it looks here. Here it looks messy. You can see the pink one picking out. It's spiky on the bottom. Here it just looks amazing. Moving on to our last tip, I already went ahead and changed the color to this beautiful teal color, and I'm gonna single crochet 2 teal color single crochet, and I'm gonna load all of the edges on top of my hook to carry my yarn when I'm doing it. I always recommend carrying your yarn. I know there's a lot of methods that don't require you to do it, but as I found out, it lets you crochet way faster, and it also prevents the project from curving in because of the yarn pooling. This is how it looks on the back when you don't carry your yarn. Look how it messes with the shape of the project. Makes it really round. When we're done with our tapestry project, of course, we're going to chain 1 at the end. The only chain 1 we're gonna do at the end of the row. I'm gonna cut off the yarn. And of course, next we're going to weave in any ends left. But basically, now we've learned how to make a smooth and clear tapestry project. You can see how different these two are, and it's the same pattern, the same alpha pattern, using the tips that I just showed you. So this is it, guys, we're done for today. I know your mind is blown by now, so you don't have to speak much, but if you like this video, please leave a nice comment because it gives me so much joy seeing it. And why not being a nice person? Just ask it. If you want some more tips about different techniques of crochet, I've done them all. Please write in comments below what you'd like to see next. See you next Monday!